All right, what's going on, guys? This is your host, Jordan Stanko of the RiseSGPodcast, and we are back for another episode of On the Rise. It's been a while. It's episode 8, and we are going to the card of August 9th. And as always, I'm with my co-host, UFC fighter Elijah Smith. And today
Yo,
we got a guest, which is actually our co-host, and he had an impressive slam knockout against Kazama at UFC Apex Vegas 109. Give it up for Elijah Smith. What's going on, man?
man, what's going on, man? I'm happy to be back.
Hell yeah.
It's been a crazy 2 weeks. I have a lot to talk about, a lot to just say, and man, yeah, it's been a wild one. It's been a wild one.
Oh yeah. I bet, dude. And man, I was really wishing I could have been there with you. That would have been great. But
Yeah,
our time will come. It will come.
our time will come. Most definitely will.
And
Yeah, no,
now you go.
yeah, like I said, it's been a crazy 2 weeks. Like from fighting in Vegas, then coming home. Then I had to the two of our guys fought in Colorado. They
Yeah.
won.
Yes, sir.
Then going
Yes,
out
sir.
then going out to Houston, whooping some more ass out there in Houston, shutting up, some trash talkers.
I know. I was
And then
so happy
flying
to
out
see that, dude.
and then flying out to Cali to go do a podcast on the Jackson podcast for Rampage Jackson and Bear. It's been a wild one.
Fucking awesome. And man, I'm so happy for you were able to get that win and a dominant performance and crazy KO, picking that dude up and slamming him. And man, it was completely wild and something the UFC hasn't seen in a while. Or just
Man, I just remember like before we walked out, right? So it was I can't remember what the guy's name, but he got a knockout. Boom. It was like a straight two down the pipe.
oh, Euros
And then
Medic.
yeah,
Yeah.
what's her name? Jocelyn Edwards.
Yeah.
Then she got a knockout. I was like, good lord. I was thinking because I was telling everybody, I was like, man, I'm trying to get that, that 50K bonus. And
Oh, you got it, bro.
yeah, but when I was in the, but when I was in the back and I was watching, I was like, damn. I was like, okay, everybody's fighting today. Everybody must want that 50K bonus. Okay. And I just remember talking to myself. I was like, just hyping myself up in the back and just like, all right, let's go, man. It's time to go. It's time to do
Hell
it.
yeah.
And to go out there and do that, that wasn't in our bucket list. I was hoping two things. I was gonna knock him out with the hands, or I was gonna knock him out with a knee or an uppercut, just right up the middle. And
Mm-hmm.
but hey, it played out perfectly. I mean, and I told everybody throughout the whole week, I was like, yo, I'm not scared to go to the ground with this guy. Like he has to go to the ground with me actually.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of what I like put in everybody's heads. Cause I knew he was a black belt. I knew he was a jiu-jitsu champion and all that. But it's different when you're getting punched in your face.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
and there wasn't yeah, and there wasn't any moment in that fight where I felt like I was in trouble. Everybody they were asking me like, yeah, I was scared when you had the heel hook or the knee, but I was like, I'm like, if if they were in my body, they would have been like, okay, there was nothing. Even when he went for that, because he went for the arm trap and tried to go for the arm bar,
Mm-hmm.
I was
Yeah.
like, I was like, bro, you're not getting it. Like immediately, I felt like I was already 2 steps ahead of him, if that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I think all three you guys, Medic, Edwards, and you, I think you guys all got the performance of the night.
Yeah,
Um,
so is me, Edwards,
Maybe not Medic.
Hernandez,
No, not Medic.
and who else got and Duncan.
Yeah, yeah, buddy.
Wait,
No, he was a
Chris
week
Duncan?
before you.
No, 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 the other Chris Duncan.
Oh, Leroy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Cause he. Wait, is his
Yeah,
name Chris Duncan?
yeah, it is. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. He hit the dude with the spinning elbow.
yeah.
Hey, and then hey, bro. Actually, speaking of the spinning elbow, so I got a chance. So while we were out in Houston, I got a chance to. I was actually hanging out a lot with what's his name, Marcus McGee.
Ooh, yeah. What a G,
Yeah,
man.
bro. We kicked it for like I don't know. It was just like
He's a homie.
because yeah, another one of the guys. His name is Abdul. Like I'm real cool with him, and we kind of all just like kicked it together. And we went to Twin Peaks in Houston and watched the fights. And bro, he was just putting me on game, for real, and just showing a lot of love. Like he's a real genuine dude.
He
I
is.
really fuck
Yes.
with his energy. But I asked him because I was like, damn, Marcus McGee. I don't know. I don't think people understand. He fights at 35, but he's a big boy. Like
He
everybody talks
is.
about Aljo. I
He's a big
asked him. I
dude.
said, yeah. I asked him. I was like, what are you walking around at? He was like, 178. I said,
Oh my goodness,
I said,
bro. That's
holy. I'm like,
ridiculous.
bro, you fight in my weight class? I was like, man, good lord. I don't know how you make it 35.
Yeah.
But he's a powerful guy. He is like real powerful.
He'd be good at featherweight. I think he would. And I don't know if you know, but he's been on the pod a lot. Man, great
Yeah.
dude. Glad you guys I saw you guys were hanging out at Twin Peaks. That's dope. Great dude.
Twin Peaks. We even went to a bar and a bar after the fights. And yeah, it was real dope.
He's a
Yeah,
good dude.
yeah. And another thing too, like here's what's impressive. What impresses me about him is that he's 35.
Yeah. He don't seem like it. He don't look like it. And he
Yes, and not only that, but to be cutting that much weight
yeah,
at
and he built up like that. Like he started from fighting, his first fight with Journey Newson all the way to, just fighting Peter Yan.
yeah, and I think that what kind of what plays factor to that is his age.
Yeah.
I truly believe that. I think because he's a little bit older, it's like and you're on a time clock. Like it's either you go now
Yeah.
or you never go.
Very true.
But no, yeah, I think he was super cool, man. He was super cool to hang out with and just be around and just like kind of learn the inside and out of the UFC. You feel me? Because
Mhm.
there's a lot like yeah, just everything from like how it feels to fly overseas. To Abu Dhabi. He was letting me know like all the things like he had to do to get adjusted to readjust his sleeping schedule so he can hop on. I didn't even realize it, but when he fought in Abu Dhabi, they fought at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Damn.
I was like, shit, damn. But yeah, bro, I've been around a lot of cool people, talked to a lot of cool people, and freaking if you would have asked me like 2 weeks before the fight, like where do I see myself going after this fight, it would have never like I was on ESPN top 10,
Yeah.
arguably, and I was
Top
number
four.
and I was number and I was number 4, and I feel like I should have been number 1 if you
I
ask
think so.
me.
Oh, I think so too. 100%.
Yeah,
What
but
was the
it was
number
just
one?
it was like somebody saved a home run,
Oh, come on.
some classic shit, but it was just so cool to like see myself. And funny enough, when I seen that, I was in a cigar. I was at the Caesar Palace, and we were at a cigar lounge, and I was hanging out with O'Day Osborne and
Oh, hell yeah,
Evan
dude.
Elders. Yeah, and so yeah, to sit there and spend that moment with them was bro.
Oh,
It was
Evan.
dope. It was super.
And yeah,
Yeah,
dude, we did that episode with him. Yeah, now
yeah.
now getting that chance to hang with him. He's a good dude. Man, I just I think it was my first time when I was able to go to Iridium. I met up with him and talking to him it's surreal in the moment you're talking to those guys, and he's been in the UFC for a bit, and I'm glad you guys got to, you know, meet in person finally. I know you talked to him here on this on the Rise
I've met
itself.
him in person.
Oh, you have?
I've met him in person a couple of times at the PI, and it just happened that like I sat in the hot tub and he hopped in the cold plunge and sat in the hot tub with us and shit like that. But I didn't really know him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to really like to now like doing the podcast and really being able to talk to him and get to know him, and now that I know him, we can really sit down and talk like we was at the cigar lounge and just smoking a cigar and just chatting it up, man. It was really dope. I mean, shit. What more can you ask for, my guy? Ain't too much, man. Ain't too much.
Exactly. And man, we're gonna get many more people on here too. People that win, they get on here and meet many more people. It's gonna be awesome. I know we can. I know we can do it, and big things are coming for you. And they already are coming, but this is just getting started. It's only your
Yeah,
second fight in the UFC. And man,
yeah.
I'm not gonna call out that Fury announcer, but man,
I know what he
man,
said. He said 2-1. I wanted to correct him, but I was like,
I know. I looked at your face. I was like, ah, man, this dude knows something.
you know what? Because that's his second time doing that
Oh, he's
in a
done that.
row.
He's done that before.
Because if you go back and you watch the fight between me and Josh Walker, he said I was 7-2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and 7 wins sounds good, but like 2 losses, I was like, no, I ain't got 2 losses, mother. And you
He
could see me.
he
I was
said
like,
you had two in that video too.
no, I think he said I was 2-1. He said I was 2-1 in the UFC.
Oh, and then yeah, he said your overall
Yeah,
record.
but yeah, I was like, come on, bro, like twice. Do you even that right? I was like, do you even know who I am?
For real, dude. And just man, yeah, when I saw that I was like, "Oh, all right, man. That's that's like one thing you
Yeah,
can't get wrong." Especially you're
like I
taking your
said,
time to come down there. I know, your your teammates were fighting and dude, I'm
yeah,
beyond happy that you guys got the
bro, it was
win.
so crazy. Let me tell you the story about that. So you seen so we're at the weigh-ins, right? And I
Mhm.
told my boy Carlos, I'm like, Carlos, don't let him get close to you because I just know he's gonna do some
He's
weird
gonna
shit.
talk shit. Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's gonna do some weird shit. Don't let him touch. Carlos, he didn't do it. He was like, man, I want to look him in his eyes. And when he did it, that's when Karan Reed, like, he freaking pulled his head in. So I'm like, whatever, cool.
You
We
can't
going
do
to
that, right?
you can, but the promoters they like that, helps promote the fight and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
so we get to fight night and we all ready, right? And you do the rules meeting. When they do the rules meeting, they pull everybody in, right? And Karan, he just sitting there, just staring at me and my pops, just staring at us. I'm like, we're like, bro, like like, what are you looking at? What's up? Like, bro, we about to fight anyway. And he just talking. So I'm just sitting there. I'm calling him Karen because his name sounds like Karen, or looks like it should be pronounced like Karen. So I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, Karen. I'm like, Karen, you didn't fight anybody. Karen, your last opponent was 1-9. Karen, we're about to go whoop your ass, Karen. Karen. And
Was
so
he
like
one and
it got
nine?
like yeah, yeah, his last opponent that he beat was 1-9. I was like, Karen, you can't talk, man. Karen, you didn't fight anybody. And we damn near was about to get into a fight before the like me and Karen to the point where the commission they were like, hey, you guys need to stop. We need to do this rules meeting. If you keep talking, we're gonna kick you out. I was like, all right. But I was just doing that just to get into his head. And you could tell
Exactly. It's a good
it was
strategy, dude.
I was like, you can literally tell that fucked him up in the fight
Mhm.
because they were shit. Like he was shit talking my guy, and like you thinking like, bro, we're going to a fight and you doing like he was calling my guy a bitch and everything and this and that. They get into a fight and the first thing he wants to do is it's touch gloves. I was like, oh, now you want to be respectful. Well, that's crazy. So we do all that right.
Mhm.
Whatever my boy he beats him the first round, beats him up, takes him down, takes his back, win the first round. Second round, obviously, he got my guy Carlos. He got the rear naked choke, and Karan, you can see his arm is like moving to where he was like tapping. And
Yeah.
when Carlos released, Karan was still slumped over, like he was asleep.
Yeah, he was.
And he tried to protest that he wasn't the ref. I mean, everybody saw it. The commentators, they were right there, like it was can't hide it. Cool. You lost. All right. Cool. Take it like a man. Take it on the chin. Just say the guy was the better guy that day, right?
Mhm.
No. You know what he does? He's throwing a temper tantrum. He pushes the ref. He's pushing everybody. He put once you I really he's gonna be suspended for a long time. Probably at least a year. It has to be at least a year.
Is he?
Uh yeah, and I can't see if Fury would even want him back because he was He was cussing out at everybody. He was pushing the ref. Like they had to hold him
Oh,
back. He was
jeez,
throwing
dude.
chairs. His family even was throwing like gun signs at us. They're like Elijah. I'm like, oh, y'all trying to kill me because your boy got put to sleep. That's crazy. I'm like, don't be mad at me. Be mad at your boy.
That's
Uh,
wild.
yeah. I was like, so
Dude.
like they had his. I had Eric Garcia,
Man.
the promoter. He had us get extra security to walk us out and everything. Because I was like,
Good.
man, I don't know what these guys have. They I
They
don't know
could
if
have a
they probably
gun,
do got
yeah.
guns. I wouldn't lie. I wouldn't blame or I wouldn't put it past them. We're in Texas.
Yeah.
People love their guns in Texas.
That's good
But
though. It's good you guys got out okay. You got back safe and
yeah, it was that was when I tell you, bro, that was the craziest shit I've ever like. I've never seen anybody talk so much shit, go out there and lose, and just like he literally threw a temper tantrum.
yeah.
Like that was like I've seen guys like go to the back and throw chairs, but he's like in the like outside of the cage throwing chairs, like right next to the commission, right next to the ring girls, the commentator. I'm like, bro, what the? I'm like, he was even trying to get back into the ring to try to like almost like sneak my guy, like hit him from the back. I'm like, damn, bro, like
Dude,
what is going on?
that's not okay. Like, man, the 1 year
And
ban and this is here's like man, doing this and stuff like that, like losing sucks, I get it. But having this of a problem of gain signs, your family on your side with you trying to do that, making yourself look bad, throwing chairs, trying to, do something to your opponent and you as well, is not only he probably won't come back to Fury, but it's going to ruin his reputation everywhere and it's going to be insanely hard for him to get a fight anywhere.
anywhere, because
His career
promoters, I'm
is
telling you,
his career is
promoters
going to be
talk to
over. His career is probably over right now. I think so. And
I
yeah,
think so too, honestly. Like, and I seen on Facebook like he wrote like an apology to Fury. And I'm like, Fury's not the one that you need to be worried about. It's the state commission.
yeah,
They're the one. They're the ones who hand out the suspension. Fury is just a promotion.
yeah.
Which Fury, they probably if I was Eric, I was like, bro, I never have him back on again.
I wouldn't.
I never like
You don't know
because
what
I
he'll do to someone. What happens if he actually does shoot someone? What if one of his
but
friends end up shooting someone? His next
yeah,
opponent.
but not only that, but he's known for doing this though.
Oh, why is
Like
he
this isn't his
still
first rodeo. You
why
feel
is he
me?
still on for that then?
This one, I guess the other ones weren't as bad, but this one was like, I was like, bro,
That's
all right.
bad. That's really bad.
Like I wanted to stay for the whole card because the co-main event of Duel that was what Marcus McGee. I wanted to see him fight and win the belt and everything, but it his family. I was like him and his family. I was like, no, let's just leave. Let's get back to the hotel and call it a night. And yeah, then yeah, I was like, god damn, couldn't believe it.
Yeah, dude, and man,
But he
that
like, and I sat there and I watched. I was like, bro. Even when we were walking out, his family they were like, Elijah, you're next. I'm like, bro. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, he don't. That boy do not want. He do not want to fight me. I promise you that.
quick and
I put
easy,
down.
quick and
Yeah,
easy.
I promise you, he don't want to fight me because he has nothing to offer to me.
Give him
He's
Kazama.
yeah, give him Cosmo. Yeah,
Yeah, dude, it just that shit should not be tolerated. I don't care if people want to, some promoters might be like, hey, it might be cool to see for people to get a laugh or something, but man,
yeah,
no, that should not happen, and that's not okay. I, I don't see him ever making it somewhere with this career, and I have respect for all these fighters, but to go out there and disrespect other fighters, and then after losing, you have a temper and your family's throwing gang signs, shooting signs, like it's
yeah.
terrible. It's not
Terrible.
acceptable.
It's not a good look. Like, bro, and it's like, boy, are you gonna be like this every single time you lose?
Yeah, and that's scary because man, it should not happen. And I'm hoping that they're like, okay, this guy promoters they will talk. That's the thing. And Fury is a getting huge every single event they have, and
And then
that
it's like,
shit's
what are you
out
gonna do?
there.
You're gonna try to go to Fury. You go from Fury, and then what? You're gonna try to go to LFA, because Fury and LFA, they talk with each other. Any
Yeah,
fight
that ain't gonna
promotion
happen.
in that UFC Fight Pass,
Hmm.
they talk with each other.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get a Fury, a CFFC. You're not gonna get nothing.
You're not gonna get the tough enough. You ain't getting none of that, brother.
Yeah, so man, I just you really gotta think after your fight. You just gotta be like, oh man,
Yeah,
next fight I'm gonna go out there and get the win. Just you can't throw a tantrum. It's unlucky stuff like that. Like
yeah,
he went out, dude. That's the think about the
yeah.
same situation when what's his face? Well, not what's his face. Man, that was a stupid comment, but Chris Duncan, dude, when he fought Bellagioki, it was the
Oh
same
yeah.
way. They both had that guillotine, and you know, Oki was out. He was literally slumped the same way Karen was slumped. So it's
At the end of the day, man, just take your wins and losses on the chin.
mm-hmm.
Be a man about it. Okay, you were talking shit. Oh, and you got humbled. You know what? It happens. Look at guys like Conor McGregor. Talk shit and he gets humbled, but he's like, fucking, for the most part, he's like, man, you beat me. God damn it, what can you say?
Yeah,
What can you say?
I agree. I definitely agree. But I'm glad you guys made it out okay. You guys got the win. I'm happy for that. That was awesome. I knew it was coming, dude. But now
Yeah.
congratulations to your teammate, and you guys got to serve three good wins.
No, it was actually four.
Four, four.
Yeah, we had two guys fight in Colorado.
That's awesome.
And one of
That's
them
dope.
one of them was he's a younger guy. He's 19. His name is Avery. He has 3 wins by 3 knockouts, three first round
Is he a
knockouts.
pro?
Nah, he's amateur.
That's
He's
dope
about to
though.
fight. We're getting him ready to fight for an amateur belt, and
Let's go.
I feel like if he wins that,
Get him up
who
to
knows?
pro. Yeah, get him up
Yeah,
to
who knows?
pro.
He might be ready to turn pro, but I just want to make sure, like, before we do that, I just want to make sure that he's ready.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to, everybody, I turned pro pretty fast. I turned pro at 19,
Mhm.
and I was able to do it, but that doesn't mean that it worked out for me, but it doesn't mean it'll work out for the next person. So I always say everybody's at their own rhythm of speed in this fight game, and yeah, when your time is ready, you will know. You will know, because the worst thing that you can do is hop in. Is when you turn pro, it counts. Every win, every loss counts. Now, if you want to make it to the UFC.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think Avery, he has a lot of potential to you know do big things. But the biggest thing I really want him to do is get more cage time, because, like I said, he's had 3 wins by 3 knockouts in the first round.
Yeah.
I want to see. I want Avery to get more cage time, and I think that's kind of like what hindered my performance in the beginning. Uh, when I fought Junior Cortez, when I lost to him, because I was beating guys in the first round, and I've never been in that deep water, the deep water. So I was like, that's why I felt really happy about myself when I fought Aaron Tile, and I had to like really dig deep, because like just like what I said, I had to really dig deep, and you won't know if you have that in you unless you've already been through that.
Mhm.
So that's why I would want to see. I would like to see. I want to see him keep winning. Granted, I don't want him to go. I'm not saying I want to see him in a war, because you're not, as amateur, you're not getting paid. So I'm
No.
not.
Yeah.
I just want to see him get more ring time, if that makes sense.
Oh, 100%, dude. And like I've seen this guy's fights. I've seen the knockouts. Man, he's gonna make it pro. And being at
Yeah,
19, it's insane. And it's the
yeah,
same way me and you talked. Like amateur. I know this guy's 3-0, but you want the experience. You want to fight more. You want to get that that record doesn't
that's the only way you
matter.
can learn.
Yeah, and then you get
Yeah,
in the pro. That record matters. But as an amateur, some people do good in amateur and then they go in the pro and they're not ready and then they end up having a couple losses. You also think about, man, some champions have started out that are in the UFC right now have started out 0 2.
yeah,
Jack Della Maddalena 0 2. And
crazy.
now he's a champ. So it's that's another thing to think about. And I think it's important to get experience as an amateur and get in. I'm I'm gonna take any fight I can get.
Yeah,
I know I'm gonna get something soon. I'm hoping. My coach told me whenever he thinks I'm ready, he's gonna give me the fight. So
I'm excited. I'm excited to see you fight, man. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see that for real.
to be crazy, I want you to come
Excited.
out for it. I will literally fly you out
I def.
to my crib.
Oh, I definitely fly out. I promise you that.
Yeah,
You let me know when you fight. I definitely fly out.
hell yeah, man. Yeah, I will. Hopefully that's not the same time as you fight, but
I
I
know
will.
that that's how it always works out too.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's gonna be like, oh shit, we fight on the
Like,
same weekend, bro.
yeah, I said, oh shit. Well, okay, I'll be buying the view.
But yeah, dude, I'm excited for it. Man, it's gonna be awesome making that debut, and it's gonna be a surreal moment because I don't tell many people this, but I started MMA 2 years ago, right? And I wanted to do it mainly because of my brother and him passing away. My brother always taught me to fight, and my brother would punch me as hard as he could and shit. Would teach me, he's like, hey, you get bullied, dude. You gotta be ready, man. Like you're gonna have punches like this. Well, he's like, probably not like this, but like you're gonna get punches. And
Yeah,
he passed away, and ever since then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to an MMA gym, try it out, and I loved it. I enjoyed it. Unfortunately, my coach at that time at that gym, he didn't see much. Um, like I trained with him a couple times, and then when I came back to train with him, he wasn't there. He didn't show up. And then I talked to his wife who works there. She's like, "Oh, no training, sorry." And they had training going on too. So I was like, "Oh, like man, is this
oh,
a sign of him
okay.
giving up on me and stuff like that?" And it really thought of like, "Is this really for me?" And I ended up taking a break, and then you know I told myself, I was like, man, I really want to do this. Like, this is something I really want to do and try out. And, I did it for, a while at that gym too. I was there for a bit. And the fact that, it turned into that, it sucked. Um, then, I find this gym. I'm going to, go try. I went to VFS. I liked it there, but, it's so far away for me. And I
Yeah,
found a gym closer. It's still like 30, 40 minutes. But, man, getting that opportunity to train out there, and especially having a coach who's been in the UFC, who's been there, and for him to
okay.
give me a chance and get me out there and train and be able to. There's amateurs there, and one
Yeah.
guy's undefeated, and it's really
I mean,
cool
at the
to.
end of the day, that's all we ever asked for, is just to, bro, just give me a chance. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah,
That's all I need. Just
and
one chance, one shot.
he's like, hey, you keep showing up and like training, sparring, man. He's like, I will get you as many fights as you want. So
See,
I'm
that's the coach you need on your side for real.
Yeah, and that's what I'm gonna do. And it's not any fighter who's been in the UFC, man. It's an amazing coach to have, and a guy who's fought for the belt, man. That's
That's crazy.
it
There's
is
not many of them out there like that.
exactly, and dude, I love the whole UFC gym aspect though. It's so cool. Like I don't know if you've been out to a UFC gym, but it's like the
Now
PI.
there's one in Colorado, but I just, it's like in Denver. I'm like,
Yeah, dude, you have a gym, you train with your dad. It's just like there's not really a point. And you train over at Factory X too, so it's like
I always wanted to go there though. It looked dope. It looked real
dude,
dope.
it is so dope. And
'Cause
getting
I think Brandon Royval, yeah, Brandon and Luis and all those guys, they were training there for a little bit.
yeah, you get to work out and do what you want on the weights and stuff. And they got so many machines, and stuff that all the fighters use, and it's cool. Gives me a chance to get in that type of groove. And
Yeah.
anytime after practices, that's what I do. I train for another hour of strength and stuff. Some things I need to do that needs to be done. So
Needs to be done.
we'll see, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get you out for sure. If I once I get that call, I'm gonna be like, all right.
Man, you let me know. I'm telling you, I'm booking that flight.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that. It'll be
That's
dude.
all
It'll
good.
be a good fight.
That's always wanted to go. Where you located in Chicago?
Yeah,
Yep, I always wanted to go to Chicago, man.
I was hoping I'd get you out to the 319. That would have been dope.
Man, they should have. They should have flew me out there, man.
I saw, dude.
I'm
I
not cool.
saw. I saw a bunch of people I knew. Was I saw Brian Battle, and
Uh,
dude, him getting
he
cut
fucked
was
up. He
was
did, I'm
was it because of the someone posted him at a nightclub after he missed weight? That was it.
well, not, well, not that, but like people. I'm not saying who told me this, but like they seen him like the night before, and he was drunk. Like he
Oh
was drunk
shit.
down in a hotel lobby, and word gets around like it's one thing to miss weight, but to miss weight and knowing like what kind of activities you were doing before weigh-ins, come on, bro, come on, bro, and you miss weight twice before, ended up going up in weight, and you miss weight again.
Yeah, the fact that
Like
he missed weight on going up, what, 15 pounds?
I ain't gonna lie, and it looks super bad because like following up to his fight week, like I was seeing him doing a lot of ads, a lot of sponsors, like
Mm-hmm. Yep,
bro, you might have just fucked yourself on either on a lot of sponsors, like
he did. He probably did.
in any future sponsors. So I mean,
He's fighting dirty boxing, so I mean, they don't
I
know.
don't know and I really don't know what the fuck that does for him.
No, it doesn't do
I,
anything.
I if I'm being honest, I don't know if even if you go out and win that, like, do you get signed back to the UFC because of that? No, I mean my next thinking is, bro, I got to go back to LFA or whatever promotion he was fighting for before. Probably fight another. You're gonna have to fight a top guy, maybe whoever is holding the belt, beat him and prove that you. Cause Brian Battle is good.
He's
We're
really
not.
good. Seven
We're
and one.
not. Yeah, we're not doubting that you don't belong in the UFC. You obviously do belong in the UFC. But this is kind of like this is not even kind of this is punishment, really.
Yeah, it is. He,
If
he
you
he
want,
will
if
be
you really
back.
want,
He'll be back,
yeah,
but he's
he'll
he's just
definitely be back. But he has to really like. It's almost like a Anthony. He's gonna have to go like the Anthony Johnson
yeah, he's
kind of
gonna have to
route.
change and gonna have to do the right
Anthony
thing.
Johnson, he couldn't goddamn make 170. He kept missing. And then when he got back to the UFC, what weight did he fight at? Light heavyweight.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see what happens, dude. I have nothing but respect for the guy. He's such a good dude. Like literally
Yeah.
in Chicago, I was getting man. The hotel, the guy at the hotel was like, "I'm gonna kick you out. Uh, you're gonna have to go across the way." I'm like, "All right, man." I'm like, "I'm just letting you know. I know people." He's like, "Yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do." And Brian like screams over from the corner. He's like, "What are you doing with my boy, my boy Jordan?" He's like,
Oh my god.
"Yeah, I saw him across the way. I was like, no way, Brian. What's up, man? Like, it was good to see him, dude. And it's
Yeah, he's a
unfortunate.
good he's a good guy, but I think
He is.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like I said, like I like Brian Battle. I do. I do like the way how he fights.
Mm-hmm.
This is the one thing that kind of like you can kind of tell how fame has kind of changed him a little bit. And that's just me speaking from the outside. That's what it
Yeah,
looks like for me. Because when I see the Brian Battles that fought on the Ultimate Fighter,
that was a
that's
beast.
not the same Brian Battles that we see today. Still the same fighter, still a great fighter, but the outside antics, like you see him, it just I
Yeah,
don't know.
I agree.
Maybe I could be
No,
yeah.
I do. It's just when you look at
I,
his point of him winning the Ultimate Fighter and then him beating Sato too, he was
yeah.
like a locked in. He was still locked in. I think just more towards like that Paris call out that
And I think,
that changed him.
and I also think too, like Brian Battles before he lost all that weight, he was a fat kid.
He was.
So when you go from being a fat kid to now you done lost some weight, you look good, you're knocking people out, you're getting money, you change. I don't know if he got bullied when he was growing up or something like that, but sometimes that type of shit can really change you. I'm not
Again.
saying that's the case. All I'm saying is that I just feel like I can definitely see that I just want to say that I just hope that the fame isn't affecting him in a negative way, because
Yeah.
that's what it kind of looks like.
Yeah. I agree, dude. And yeah, we're just gonna see how he, reacts to this. Like I'm sure it's definitely stressful for him right now, and I think he's gonna make a change and he's gonna find his way back in there. It's just a lesson of like, hey, this is not okay. We're gonna cut you, but we're gonna see what you do about this. Like if you still, pull the same shenanigans, they might not sign him again. But if he
Yeah.
changes his way and you know is the Brian Battle from Ultimate Fighter and so on, then yeah, they're gonna sign him back.
Like just a character. Like he doesn't have to be the brash, outgoing. I know that that's what people like and like to feed off of, but it's like for me, it's like I know I don't know, man. I don't want to sit here and judge the guy because I don't know him personally, but
Yeah.
it just feels like to me, outside looking in, like that's not the real him.
Mhm.
And I could be wrong. Maybe that is the real him, but I don't know. Like I said, I hate to sit here and try to judge a guy that I don't know, and I'm not even trying to judge him. I'm just saying that like I don't want the fame to like hinder his career. Like I don't want him to go down the you know I don't know the what could have been,
I agree.
because that's gonna be the shit that's gonna eat him alive every single when his fight career is over. Man, I could have been this. I could have been champion. I could have gone further. But if it wasn't for my outside fight antics, if I would have just you know really honed down on making weight, on my diet, being more attentive to the little things, I could have been great. Because that's the number one thing I always tell myself. Like I never want to go back and just regret it on anything like that I've ever done.
Mhm.
So and Brian Battles, he has that goddamn talent to go out there and
He will.
to
Yeah,
do what he can do
he
whatever
definitely
he
does.
wants,
He
whatever
could.
he wants, for real, for real.
Yeah, I agree. And it's gonna take time now. So definitely gonna see where that goes. But yeah, and it was like UFC 319. It was crazy, great card. It was surreal moments and memories that will always stick with me. Like I remember. Did I tell you the time where like my first UFC card, the first fighter I met that I've ever talked on the pod was Loopy, right?
Yeah, I
Seeing
remember you
her,
told me that.
seeing her, dude, at UFC Chicago after her win was probably one of the greatest things because celebrating with someone that you've known for a while, like me and you have both talked around here, um, and just hugging her and celebrating that win, getting her to now ranked number 6 is incredible.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And I know I'm gonna share that moment with so many other people. I know you
Well, you
too.
share that
I
shit
know
with
you
me, man.
too. I know you too. That one's gonna be a whole lot deeper though.
Yeah, no, a whole lot deeper.
Oh, got the
What?
dog rolling.
Nah, hell yeah. But I'm so excited to see what's next for the both of us. Like,
Man, yeah, me
man, I
too,
know
man.
I just know if you have the determination to go out there and be successful and be in the UFC, man. All it is just time and dedication.
Yeah,
Don't feel like you need to rush anything, bro. For real. Like I said, everybody's at their own tempo and at their own speed.
yeah,
So just keep doing you, keep training hard, keep winning, and Bro, your time will come. Your time will come.
I appreciate that, man. I know I can do this, man. I know I got skills to, put people away. I know I got skills to, be out there. It's gonna take time and precision and dedication, and that's all that matters. And the great people you got by your side, because that matters most as well.
100%. 100%.
But yeah, man, it was. I think before we started this episode, was there something else you wanted to say? I thought there was. I maybe you already said it. I think you did. I'm just.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was just about the Jackson podcast
Oh
and shit
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
man. It's incredible to see where that 2 weeks has been. You going around and now
Being on
going
that,
on there. Yeah,
yeah.
those guys.
Going on there, being on the Ariel Hawani show.
Dude, yes,
Uh,
that's another thing I actually wanted to ask you about. Man, seeing your face pop on there, I was like, dude, I'm so I'm so fucking happy. You deserve this, dude. Like out of anyone, like, man, you've given me nothing but love and respect, and I'm always gonna give it back to you. And you've been like a brother to me, bro, and I appreciate it so much, and I love seeing you grow. It's like seeing you go on
man.
Ariel Hawani, like literally the best guy to do media, and now hands down. And Jackson, I think they're second too. If I had
Yeah,
to, I think Joe's number one for sure, but and
yeah,
that's gonna
Joe. Yeah.
happen. I know it's gonna happen, um, and
That was just man. That was
it's
that was man. When I
incredible.
tell you when Ariel Hawani like they hit me up and I was like, oh shit. I was like, me like.
Oh yeah,
Like what?
that's
Like, are
fucking
y'all
awesome,
sure?
dude.
Like this? Y'all calling the right guy? Like, man, when I tell you, like, I'm saying, like, bro, when I got back to my hotel and watched the fight, I sat there, and I was like, Elijah, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, you are a crazy man in that cage. Like, what? Like, what possessed you to do something like that? And man, I was just like, everything just hit me. Like when we got back to the after the fight, you go see the doctor and everything, and I just remember my dad. He was like, "You don't know it yet, but you changed your life." And then like 2 seconds later, like my phone is blowing up,
Yeah.
ESPN, friends, family, fans, like they're just ding ding ding. My phone is going crazy, and boy, my boy's going crazy. He's like, but but yeah, to sit there and just like see the whole like how everything played out, it was just like it felt like I was in a movie for real. For real. These last 2 weeks, I feel like I was I was in a movie.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, hey man, it's
But
well deserved.
the biggest thing is like I can't express like how much love that everybody like you been showing me left and right since like day one, and I'm like, this shit is like I feel more happy to make y'all proud and everybody who like is like close to me
Yeah, dude. I
proud than
was
I
I was
yeah.
literally I was out of my seat. I was screaming. Me and Mason were watching the fight, and I was like, "Oh my god!" They were freaked
Like,
out,
what
but
the
I was freaking going nuts. They were just more freaked out of
They said,
Kazuma. They were
they
like,
said, is he alive?
because yeah, that was really scary. But I was more focused on the part of you winning the fight, and just man, it was so great to see that. And I really wish I could have seen that in person, but man, it's just
Oh man, I wish more people were able to see that in person. Like I feel like I
dude,
wish I
if
was in
that was
a.
in a pay per view or a crowd, oh my
Oh
god,
my,
my goodness,
that probably would have. That probably would have like.
that would have
I don't
been
want to say. I don't want to put it in the same category, but somewhat close to like the Justin Gaethje and Max Holloway type of deal.
yeah,
Like
and
as a like a prelim headliner.
yeah, 100%. And
To go into that fight and like to get a knockout like that before the main card.
mhm,
Oh man, that sets the tone for the rest of the night.
I agree.
For the rest of the night, and you'll feel the energy throughout the whole arena. Like now it makes the guys on the main card. All right, now I gotta really perform now. I gotta perform.
I agree. Yeah, and you think about this, that slam, if that was on in person. Think about the last time this shit has happened, right? Go back to December 9th of, I think, 2023 when Brundage had that slam.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
but you think Jakar started that off, getting that slam and just literally putting him on a
yeah.
side, flatlining Selecki. And that would have been nuts. But think about the height and the power of the slam you had. That probably
That
would have
shit,
shook the whole arena.
bro. It had people like it had the whole Apex
You
going
had
wild, and then it got quiet
they were just
because
like
everybody
they were
they're
just
like and then like 5 minutes pass by and you see this guy still like just laid out, just
yeah.
ragdolled, and then everybody like you could hear like it got quiet. It was like
He landed on the wrong spot. Like that
yeah,
was
yeah. But I knew when I lifted him up, I was like, Elijah, you gotta like slam this guy through this like damn through this ring. Like you have to do it. Like there's no other way. Cause if you don't slam him through this ring, he's gonna readjust, and this triangle choke is gonna get even tighter.
yeah.
So if you want to, yeah, I was like, so if you want to get out, you will have to every single whatever might, muscle, power, explosiveness that you ever had in your life, it has to all come down in this one moment.
Mhm.
And that's what happened, man. I had my shot and I had to take it, and also I knew I had to do something super crazy because I wanted that 50K bonus. Like that was on my mind. I was like, man, I need that.
Hell yeah, man, and you earned it, dude. More than anyone I knew when that happened. I'm like, oh man, I don't even need to think about this one. He's getting it.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, I don't even like. And what I was saying, like with the pods before, like, dude, Joe Rogan talked about that already. You already know that was already in a talk. I'm sure he already had it on an episode with someone. But man, it just
Wait, what? Had
with
what?
that slam, I know for sure that he has an
Joe Rogan?
episode. Yeah, I bet you.
I haven't heard anything. That would be dope though.
I bet
Now
you
I'm
that
about to
he's
go.
talked about it. I know it's
Now I'm about
that
to
man
look
talks
for it.
about everything in a fight that goes on, like where he's not at. Like, oh, did you see this? Did you see that? Whoever he
Yeah,
has MMA, he's probably gonna say it. I don't know who the last one is. I don't keep up with him anymore, not as much as I used to, but I I I know for sure it's definitely gonna be in the question.
yeah. That would. I'm not gonna lie. That would be dope. Yo, stop trying to get on the data.
But
But
man, it's I do want to say thanks. I know you come on here, you're the co-host, but it was great to make this happen. I know we're gonna be more on top of getting people onto our next shows. We're gonna try to get someone from UFC 319, um, and of course from the Shanghai card that happened this morning. We're gonna try to get a few guys from there, uh, one winner from each. But guys, thank you so much for watching. This was episode 8 of On the Rise with me and Elijah Smith, who just got the win at Vegas, UFC Vegas 109. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see y'all next time. Much love.
see it.